Hey, what's going on, OGOPOGO? Back in Subsistence with a brand new season. Season number 2. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day to come and hang out with the old guy while we embark on a brand new journey. I'm excited. So, I am playing on a co-op profile. Now, I opted to do that for 2 reasons. Number 1, it'll allow me to have special guests along, invite special guests to come in and play with me during the season. And number 2, it's going to allow me to have 4 hunter bases at some point. Yes, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. That's going to take some time to accomplish because we have to have at least 2 BCUs placed down. It's going to have more hunters in the bases, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult. And once again, I am playing a 365-day year calendar. We are in March. And I have seemed to have spawned in. I believe I'm up by one of my favorite lock crate areas, up by the arch and the Twin Rocks there. Which is perfect because, as mentioned in my last season and every other co-op and stuff I've been involved in, I love to start over on this southeast corner. Let's see if we can get a chicken right off the bat. Let's start this season off with a bang. Well, oh, you little shit. I don't want to be banging chickens. I don't mean that. I mean, there we go, you little shit. But yeah, this is perfect spawn. We're going to be building over in the new area of the map. I passed the crate over here. And I got to stop running everywhere. Forgot. First day and I got nothing. I feel bald. Let's get this bandage in my 8 slot where I like to keep it. And we're going to have to get our canteen filled up at some point. If the chicken, it's early in the morning. If the chicken goes bad, it should last a day. But if it goes bad, so be it. I mostly want it for feathers. But you guys know, I've mentioned it several times throughout all my playthroughs and co-op and everything else, that I love to start up in this kind of southeast corner fiber field, Scotty calls it. Arpeggio calls it the plains. But it's one of the best places on the map, I think, for fiber. However, like, I have been messing around in the new area of the map, and there's a substantial amount of fiber and stuff around there too. We're going to make our way down. And I think it's going to take us maybe an episode or 2 to get ourselves down. Now, we're going to be mixing it up this season, somewhat like last season. Last season, we kind of had to go to streaming just due to the equipment on my end. I had a poor CPU and stuff like that. And we got that resolved. So we're going to mix it up. We'll do some streaming. We'll do some recorded episodes. Not everybody likes to sit through a 2 or 3 hour stream. So we're going to keep it an even balance. I've got a great idea for a location on the new area of the map. And I've got a great idea for a base that I've been playing around with. After I recorded the last episode of my season 1, I had all the resources and stuff, so I hiked back over to that that new area of the map, and I started playing around with some design ideas. And I think I got a pretty good one in store for this one. Not quite as big as last time, but big enough, in my opinion. I think it's going to be pretty awesome season. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm really looking forward to the new mechanic with the food degradation and just see how we fare out. You know, we've had a week to get in and play this since it went public. Or full release, I mean. And I do apologize. Like, I recorded those last 2 episodes of mine on the Friday when it was still in experimental, and it was like 20 minutes after I finished recording, he released it, a full release, Alpha 59. So anyway, it didn't change much, but we've all had time to get in and change things out. Seen lots of comments and suggestions and stuff on how to go about handling this food degradation. And I think it's going to be a good thing. I really do. I'm very positive about the new mechanic in the game. I think it adds a little bit of more of a challenge. Now, I suck at catching these chickens, and I don't like doing it, but I'm getting better at it. Thanks to Arpeggio and his guidance. Look at this. Triple crates right over here. That's why I love starting up here. Not just for the loot, but for the fiber. I should be grabbing those crates first, but let's do this. Shit, I hope I'm not on easy mode. Get a good start. This would be awesome. So we may have to camp out somewhere about halfway today. Because I was really excited actually to spawn back up here. How are we doing on our veg? Let's get that up. We're going to have to get some water at some point. Boil it, but I don't plan on... I might have to take down a wolf today. We'll have to see. There's usually pretty good fiber and stuff up in here as well. We've got to get as many of these guys as we can so we make some biofuel. So yeah, sad to see Season 1 go, but I've said it several times. It was getting a little stale. We needed a fresh start, and I was excited to do a fresh start and test out the new mechanic early game. I mean, by the time this alpha dropped in the old season, we already had refrigerators and stuff, so it wasn't a big deal. So we're going to have to see how we manage early game. But I think we're going to be all right. Just got to keep an eye on those veg and don't let them go to waste. We get things like carrots and potato and onion out in the field. Can always just convert it into seeds, which I think is a pretty good strategy. Probably the smartest thing to do so it just doesn't go fully to waste. Come here, chicken, before you get to that bear. Let's run you off this way a bit. That a girl. Come on. Slow down for a second. I'm missing stuff. There we go. Oh, we're getting some protein for today. Hopefully we can get ourselves situated. Well, we can always drop a campfire somewhere if we have to. Keep collecting all the medicinal plants we can find. There's another chicken over here. Might as well go for her as well. She's going for the rocks, so we should be able to stay on this side of her. Get her pointed over to the rocks. Come on, you little shit. I'm going to burn myself out before we even... There we go. We're getting better at that. Most definitely. And save the arrows for the rabbits now. I was always sucked at that. If you guys watched last season, I sucked at it, but getting my timing down a little bit better now. Let's go. We're going to have to go for a bit of a run here. Hopefully we don't... He's not running anyway, so we should be able to get far enough away. Now, some have been saying, Steven Survives, Rod, a couple others have been saying that they're noticing a bit of a increase in the aggro range for the animals, and I'm going to kind of keep my eye open for that. Because it's a great possibility that he did increase that somewhat. Just to keep things balanced, you know? More area, more land, stuff like that. I like to keep my wood there so I can see what the hell is going on in my fiber here. How are we doing on fiber already? 23, doing awesome. I love up here for starting off a game to get some fiber. We're going to keep a few of those handy just so we can make some biofuels. Can we do... oh yeah, I can make one biofuel. And I got one on me. So we're in good shape for fire starters. We're going to have a good start. Feel it. I feel it in my bones. I'm excited. I love new starts. I told you guys that in the last couple episodes. Love fresh starts. Sometimes I like I mentioned, I even sometimes just start up a profile, play for, 20, 30, 40 days, something like that, and then just shut her down. Just because I love to start. I love the exhilarating feeling, is that it is a medicinal plant. I love the exhilarating, the just the adrenaline going when you're getting chased and the uncertainty and yeah, stuff like that. That's the best part of the game to me. It always has been. When I first got the game a few years back, it was like intimidating at first. It was like, oh shit, I can't do this. I can't deal with this. But like anything else, you get used to it. All right, I think we're off to a good start with our fiber and stuff like that. How are we doing on yeah, we got more than enough to make a bow and some arrows, so let's get some sticks made too. And we'll kind of grab some wood along the way as we go. Just kind of stay away from the animals. We'll work our way over slowly. Like I said, may not get right over to the new area of the map today, but that's cool. We can drop a fire somewhere, camp out for the night, continue on. There's another chicken, but kind of want to focus on this fiber while we're up here. And keep going. Because getting to this end of the map's going to be a heck of a trip from now on. If we're going to be at that far end. So we're not going to get up here too terribly often, at least to start with. We'll probably build an outpost up here at some point. So we can trek up here. That was just a fern. Looked like a crate for a second. Alright, well. How are we doing on our stats here? Yeah, we've got to get some of this protein now. I like to... that was the first one we grabbed, the second one we grabbed, third and fourth. I like to try to keep them in a little bit of order. Can have a blueberry. We'll stop at the pond, get some water, just in case we got to wash our hands. And depending on where we end up having to camp out. I like to camp out near a pond if we can. How are we doing on scrap? Oh, we got 10 scrap already. We can make our fishing rod as well. This is a phenomenal start. Really good start. But that is why I like to come and hang out at this end of the map to start off with, because you always have a pretty good day. Now, I noticed hardcore, it's a little different. The fiber isn't quite as plentiful and abundant. We're getting our nails up there too. Awesome. Won't worry too much about a foundation stuff until we get down to our location. And those of you that have played the game and know the game know that it doesn't... You pretty much got 2 free days where there's no rain or nothing. Day 3 is when it always starts raining. So we don't have to worry about protecting our fire, at least for tonight. There's some more fibers down there. So let's grab all of them and some medicinal. This is great. This is a great start. Got it too easy, I think. Way too easy. But I know a lot of people when they first start the game, myself included, at first it's hard to spot the fiber. I noticed I was watching Moose Gaming when he first started too, and he just was struggling to find it. But once your eyes get trained, it's not such a big deal. It's everywhere. It's all over the map, but I just particularly like this area up here. Fiber field, Scotty calls it. Great area of the map to start your profile in, your save, whatever you want to call it, and move on. And I got to get, where are we at here now? So let's get our bow made. And we're going to have to pluck a couple of these chickens to get ourselves some feathers. So let's take the first one at least. Maybe the first 2. If I lose out on that protein by the end of the day, so be it. What we're after is some rabbits. And I got to move this into number 4. I like it there. And we're going to put this in my 7. Because I'll be hitting the wrong keys for sure. There we go. Got our bow. Oh, and there's a rabbit. I got to wait for the... I don't know why I'm whispering. It's not like he can hear me. All right, on. Oh, they're so dramatic when they get hit. Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry, buddy. Need some cloth, though. Got to get ourselves a shirt. Try to find some sinew, hopefully. soon enough. There's another chicken too. Make sure there's no animals. Oh, she bounced off the tree and came back. Where'd she go? Oh, there she goes. Just threw me for a loop there. Now, even though I'm getting better, doesn't mean I still don't suck at it, so don't laugh. Well, you can laugh if you want, but... God damn, I can't see nothing. Oh! Thought you were coming back this way, you little fart. And there's more fiber up here now. And she's heading right for the wolf. There we go. Let's grab this fiber. Might as well. How we doing? Back up to 19. We're going to need a bunch of cordage. You need cordage for almost everything to start with, so... Okay, we're going to have to stop running here pretty quick until I get some protein in me. I should actually just toss down a fire. Speaking of which, let's get a couple fire starters made. Let's get another biofuel. Grab this crate. Oh, a couple crates. Man, this is a gold mine. I should just camp up here for the night. We're doing awesome. We're doing incredibly awesome. This was a great start, a great seed so far. There's another fiber up there, but I want to get this crate before we get too far. You could actually spend your whole first day up here because it keeps respawning and you can get yourself fixed up pretty nicely. Also want to take a minute and thank and welcome all the new subscribers. I really, really appreciate you taking time to come and check out my little channel. Jump in and comment. It's one of my favorite parts of this whole gig is communicating with, you know, other like-minded individuals that love this game. And love to chit-chat. So don't be shy. Drop a comment. I'm a guy, I've been playing this game for getting close to 4 years. Love watching others play it. I love playing it myself. There's another berry. I think we better get on some of those. They're starting to get down there. Well, that's about as popped up as we can get. Don't want to waste them, but we're getting low. They're going to start fading away here pretty quick. And we're getting a little later in the day. So I don't know. We're not going to get too terribly far, but we should... Oh, we're still... little over halfway through the day. I think we're still okay. We should start getting some ground though, so we can get at least halfway there by the end of today. Throw up a fire. Should be getting some more wood as we go here too. Yeah, we need some logs so we can get a fire. Cook up some protein. Now we got this rabbit. Let's move these guys over. We know we got to cook that up first if we get to it in time. You know what? It probably wouldn't hurt just to get maybe down by the central pond here. Throw down a fire, cook up this protein. It would really help us with being able to gain some ground. Is that a chicken or a rabbit over here? Or am I just seeing things? That's a rabbit. Oh, shit. Little low. Little low. And am I going to be able to find my arrow? Uh-oh. There it is. I actually found it. Yeah, I'm not quite as wasteful now in a new season as I was before. I'd shoot and I wouldn't worry too much about the arrows. There we go. Saw 2 of these guys. Want to collect as many of these as possible to keep your biofuel up. Takes 4 of them to make a biofuel. Need a biofuel to make a fire starter. All right. Well, I think we've done our duty in this end. Let's start making our way across. We're going to see how far we can get before it gets too dark. Let's throw this guy down here in the lineup. That's just something I like to do. Keep track of what's what, so I'm making sure I get them in order. Oh. There's Arpeggio's rock. Now, at one time you could jump up on the rocks over here and they wouldn't worry about it. But as we've seen, the animals are getting a lot better at... Oh. Man, I can't believe the luck we're having so far. But yeah, the animals are getting a lot better at climbing the rocks now, as we've seen. We've seen them actually up on that arch up on the hill there. And we got to grab some grub trees along the way too, because we're going to be doing some fishing. Speaking of, need some more cordage. So let's make a few more cordage. Man, we're doing great with the fiber. What a phenomenal start. Really, this is probably one of the best starts I've had for a while. We got to get ourselves a pickaxe made here pronto to start collecting iron and copper. It's going to be a bit before we get a refinery and stuff, but it's good to get that going. But I kind of like to wait till I get a box made, a crate made, storage crate, before I start getting too much going, because you can't carry a great deal with you. Oh, I thought he was going to keep going. Shit. Now we got our arrow back at least. How are we doing on arrows? Where are they? Oh, they're right in front of my face. Ogo. I lost that rabbit. He's gone. Yeah, I thought he was going to keep walking. And he stopped just when I was taking my shot. We get this scrap. It's a little close to the grizzly. No problemo. Now this is a good spot to get some wood because the trees, these are all 4-log trees. These ones are the redwoods and they're so close together. You can get quite a haul going through here. But I want to spend too terribly much time, because it is getting a little darker. I think we might end up just... I think we might just camp down at the central pond here maybe for the night. Kind of a deja vu from last season. Did almost the exact same thing. Maybe we'll try to get up over by the north pond, but there's always a lot of wolves and stuff around that north pond. Could also do a beeline and try to... Can't really run too much. I was going to say try to get to the beach on the North Lake there, and then we're more than halfway there. We can continue on in the morning, get into the new area in the morning. Okay, so we got a couple cordage going so we can get our fishing rod going. We can get a tackle going. I don't think we really need to worry about that tonight, though. Got lots of protein. Let's keep sliding these guys down. Yeah, we got lots of protein, and I still got a couple up there to cook, so... We got more than what we need. Definitely. Some's going to go to waste. So, I don't know. Let's take a look at the sky. In a sec here. It's looking... I think we can get a little further. I'd like to get by some water for sure, but we'll stop here and fill the canteen. Maybe see if we can get a few kelp. How are we doing on our berries and stuff? We got to keep eating that up. Might as well eat another one. Let's take a quick look in here, see if we can get a couple kelp. Actually, before we get too far in, because I'll forget, let's fill our canteen. Can we actually, we can. Let's make another canteen. Man, great start. We're in business. There's a kelp. There's one. Now, I was thinking about the antidotes, too, like, when it comes time. You know, you need a liver, you need 5 kelp, and you need some tonics. And you're almost going to have to, early game, I think you're almost going to have to go in and get your kelp, like, right there, because you can't just put it in your crate or on your inventory or whatever anymore and let it sit there until you get your tonics made and stuff. You know what I mean? So you're almost going to have to dive in and get it fresh. Oh, I meant to fill this other canteen as well. The hell you thinking, Ogo? There we go. So we got some water. All we got to do is get a fire going now. We can make our fire pit. Let's make a few more sticks. Get that, and then we're set up for the night. Got almost a full inventory. Most of it's protein, but let's see if we can make it up to the North Lake here. There's another rabbit, but I really I should have grabbed it, but we've got more than enough protein. I need it for the cloth, but now you see my stamina's tanking. I'm just, oh yeah, see that's the problem you can get into. Tanking your stamina and then running into a bear or something, then you got no way to run. So let's just kind of coast a little bit. I think we're going to be able to make it to the North Lake. I think we got more than enough to start with. We got our fishing rod. We've got a bow. We're going to have lots of arrows. Day 2 is going to be glorious. Unless we get our ass handed to us by a bear or something. But I think we're well on our way. We're doing all right so far. We'll just keep moseying up here. End the day up at the beach. Got no rogues or hunters or nothing to worry about, so it's just the animals. A wise choice might be to make a foundation. Even one of the, like I did in the co-op, or not the co-op, my hardcore season, and make a triangular foundation, just in case we get into an area where we have some animal activity and need a little bit of protection. You can't jump in the water and swim away. You know, we have water and we have lots of protein, so we don't really need to park near water for the night, but our water is way down too, so those 2 canteens it's going to take to get it filled back up anyway, so we should get close to water. But we are in a position where we wouldn't really need to be. We could park anywhere. But I kind of like to be along the beaches. You can see a little better at night. See what's around you. There's another grub tree we better grab. Keep grabbing all those. Lots of grub trees down in the new map area, so I'm not too concerned about fishing tackle down there. Yeah, there's a wolf out on that point there, which there normally is one around here. Let's see. We don't want to cross over to the peninsula because there's always a bear and a wolf at least over there. And if we have to sacrifice a foundation just for some protection, we just might do that. Get a couple more trees. That's going to give us more than enough for firewood for the day. We can keep getting... Now, normally you'd want to be crafting planks and stuff, but I got a ways to go. There's another rabbit. I want to get over before we start plunking foundations and stuff down. But yeah, he's pathing over this way too. This could be a little difficult. You know what? We might get up on this rock here, to be honest with you. If we can. Pretty sure you can get up on this one. Yeah, this might be a good spot for the night. We're close to water. I can always jump down and get some more. Let's get our fire down. Let's get a little wood in there. Whoop. What am I doing? I didn't even have it open. Let's get some wood in there. And I thought I made a couple of fire starters. Not yet. I thought I did. Get one made at least. Make up a couple more so we always got them on us. Let's have a berry or two. Let's get rid of those guys. The kelp we can chomp through the night. There we go. Let's get that fired up. Let's get this chicken on. Whoop, not that. Oh, I had a match on me. Didn't even see that. I do miss a lot of stuff. Let's get that one next in line. Yeah, we're going to have more than enough protein, which we need. You can see we're totally drained. Let's get our water up. And that should do it. All right, guys. Well, I'll survive the night here, and we'll continue on next episode tomorrow. Oh, my God. I didn't even see this guy down here. That's a bear. I think if we just sit tight, hopefully he won't bother us. But it won't be tomorrow, actually. It's Friday this is being released. So Monday we'll be back with episode number 2. We'll continue on our journey. We'll head over to the new area of the map and get ourselves situated down there. I'd like to thank you once again for taking time out of your busy day just to come and hang out with me. Do appreciate it, and it does mean a lot. And once again, thank you very much to all the new subscribers that have joined lately. And once again, don't forget to chime in and get into the conversation with us. And there's also, check the Discord, or the link in the description for my Discord. We all hang out in there as well and talk more shop. And a lot of other things, but it's a lot of fun in there. So definitely come and hang out in the Discord with us. Link is in the description. And link to all my favorite Subsistence players down in the description as well. So as usual, guys, thanks very much for hanging out with me. Do appreciate it. In the meantime, just be safe. Look after each other. Keep playing Subsistence in the Alpha 59. And we'll see you on the next episode. Take it easy.